Let's get into Bitcoin, because what's happening right now isn't just exciting, it's historic. As of right now, Bitcoin is sitting around $121,500, up nearly 4% today, with a daily range from $117,784 to $122,852. This isn't retail driven. This is institutional money flooding in. Just this past week, we saw over $1.04 billion in ETF inflows, with BlackRock's IBIT and Fidelity's FBTC leading the charge. Year to date, we're talking over $51 billion. That's insane. Who's buying? Let's break it down. MicroStrategy added $786 million worth of BTC just this month. JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, and Wells Fargo now hold spot BTC ETFs. U.S. government added Bitcoin to its Strategic Digital Reserve Initiative. Yes, that's real. That's not hype, that's conviction. Investor sentiment is heating up. The Fear and Greed Index is at 72. That's greedy, but not overheated. That suggests there's still momentum. Also, BTC held on exchanges just dropped to a 5-year low. That means people are pulling coins off exchanges, likely into cold storage. They're not planning to sell. That's textbook bullish behavior. Let's talk technicals. Support sits around $117,800, then $114,900. Resistance is at $121,900 and $126,000. Right now, we're in a breakout above consolidation. If BTC holds above 120K, we could see a leg toward 135K to 140K as early as this week. The RSI is around 67. That's strong, but still not overheated. Volume is confirming the move. We're not in a fake-out. Trading plan. What to watch next? So, what should you do right now? If you're holding BTC, great. Watch for a retest of 120K. If you're not in yet, a pullback to 117 to 118K could be your entry. If you're shorting, be very careful. This is an ETF-fueled bull move, and that doesn't fade easily. So ask yourself, if the smartest money in the world is loading BTC, if supply is drying up, and if we're seeing ETF inflows like never before, do you want to be early or late? Drop your thoughts below. I'll respond to as many as I can. Now, let's talk about XRP. And no, this isn't 2018 flashback. XRP is quietly making one of the most underrated moves in the market right now. As of this moment, XRP is trading around $2.98 after breaking resistance at $2.84 and $2.93. That's a clean breakout with real volume behind it, and something big is cooking. First, XRP is getting real institutional attention. The ProShares XRP Futures ETF launched today, July 14th, but the real hype is around July 25th. That's when the SEC may finally decide on the first ever spot XRP ETF. If that gets approved, we're not just looking at a short-term pump. We're looking at XRP joining BTC and ETH in Wall Street's inner circle. Let's not forget, XRP was blacklisted by exchanges for over 2 years after the SEC lawsuit. Most coins would have died, but Ripple fought back, and in 2023, the court ruled XRP is not a security. That moment flipped the switch, and smart money started watching again. In the last 48 hours, XRP trading volume jumped over $176 million in a single hour after the ETF news. Social sentiment, fire. XRP is trending top 3 on CoinGecko and Lunar Crush today, meaning both traders and investors are waking up. And here's the kicker, XRP hasn't even reached its 2018 all-time high at $3.84. At $2.96, there's plenty of upside left. Technically, XRP just broke out of a long-term triangle pattern. Short-term support now sits at $2.84, and resistance ahead is around $3.10, then $3.50. If we hold above $2.90 to $2.95 for 24 to 48 hours, this breakout could extend into a full rally toward $3.40 plus this week, especially if ETF hype continues. So what's the move here? If you're in XRP, watch that $2.90 to $2.95 zone. It must hold. If you're not in yet, a dip to $2.85 to $2.87 could offer a nice entry with stop loss below $2.78. Don't forget the ETF and Ripple IPO rumors later this year. Both are potential catalysts for a multi-week run. Let's be real, XRP has been the underdog of crypto for years. But now, legal clarity, check. ETF momentum, check. Institutional interest, check. If there was ever a time for XRP to make a move, it's right now. What do you think? Is XRP finally about to catch up to Bitcoin and Ethereum, or is this just another short-lived rally? Drop your thoughts below. I want to know who's still holding XRP from 2020.